All right. So first of all, maybe you don't realize that Brandon really has a lot of fashion and sense. And I mean, look at this kid, right? So he does the classic look, so sharp. I mean, really, such a cute kid, right? So adolescence, maybe not so. So here he is with his sister. I think that they were designing their own shirt line. It didn't go far, but don't fear. It was then in high school when he really showed his stuff. I mean, this is like a model right here. He'll figure. They all went after this look. That hair was to die for. I mean, people died for feathering, haircuts like this. But it's all good, and we all looked up to Brandon's style, and we definitely tried to emulate him every chance we could throughout the years. All right, well, and I'm sure you know that Brandon has always loved animals. It's true, yes. And this is a picture of us actually when he was, I don't know, 2 or 3 years old, and he wanted to take this turtle home. I'm sure of it. So anyway, it's a cute picture of us from a long time ago. But growing up with Brandon was like growing up with a zookeeper. He had everything. He had bull snakes and iguanas and mice and tarantulas, everything you could imagine. It was pretty crazy. He had a dog. This is Sable. His love Sable, who was amazing, and we miss her so much. And this is his cow. He has an orange cow. If you don't know Brandon, this is Fillmore. He goes nowhere without her. And of course, Elsie. And I really have to give props to Brandon because who else sticks with this cute dog who eats the perfect dog training manual? So she's very sweet. Really, it's a good thing he loves animals because I don't think she would have survived. So, all right. So this, and if you don't know Brandon, Brandon is by far the most unique and talented person I know, and he's just, it was so hard to come up with all the things that he's done in his life. And some people hula hoop with one hula hoop, but it's the same with 2 hula hoops, and I could go on about all the records he broke, like how many pogo stick jumps he could do. It went on for hours sometimes, and he really amazing talents. And then I went back and I found some old video, and I was like, wow, this is amazing. This is a video where he made his own uniqueness because he is so unique. And looking at it, I was like, oh, I didn't realize he was so talented, and so I'll show some of those now. Definitely dangerous on the slopes. He is too much. So maybe have him play guitar for you because he's really good. So so many things that Brandon does. I don't know. He can ride unicycles. You may not have known that. Yeah. He can dance, which I think you know, and we will see soon. This is him with our grandma. He's a cook. Look at that. Doing amazing construction. He's rebuilt his entire house in 6 months. Those who were able to go to the reception last night, or the dinner last night. But of course, and this is only a small snippet, but Brandon's famous video projects that he's done. So I just take a couple snippets from some of them.
The long-term benefits of sunscreen.
there's so many I couldn't even show just how amazing and talented and unique they are. So check them out. Alright. But let's get serious. He is a badass. And I've always been somewhat fearful of him, but I've always known that he's loved me, and so I've been safe. But, even very early age, here he is carrying nunchucks. I think he was maybe 10, or younger, I'm not sure, but he was pretty tough. And again, going through the files, I found this old 8mm that I had shot with him, and it really just showed like how tough he can be. He's pretty amazing. Never knew what hit him. It's amazing. Alright. Another thing I've always been jealous of Brandon is just the amount of energy he has and exudes, and it's just been incredible. I go back and I look at photos, I'm like, wow, were we even awake? Look at Brandon, he's just like, life is awesome! It's true, there's a lot, you just looked away for a minute, next thing you know, he's like, got you covered in snow. It was tough, but he was always there. With all his energy, he would just, carry us on his back if he had to. He's such a supportive brother. And that leads me to the thing I look up most for Brandon is just that he's always been my big brother since I was born. This is him here looking over me, and he's just always sort of been my protector and just always loved me and been there for me. And just it's hard to express like how many childhood memories we have together. And also, there as a big brother for when Brenna came along, our sister. And as we got older, he was, always there for us. Even when he had too much to drink, he was always supportive. He's always able to be silly and just, like I said, he's always been there. And he's, of course, just an amazing son and makes his parents so proud. And I look at this and when I looked through the pictures, the other thing I saw was just Brandon's smile is just like amazing and infectious and just giant every time you look at it. And I thought, he probably, at least in these pictures, gets it from his parents who are very happy here. And more recently, he's just, really taken into the role of an uncle, caring for Charlie and Casey, his two nephews here. But it's like there was something not quite right. There was something missing, maybe, or it's like I could tell there was something not quite right. And it was like every time I looked at the pictures before Jamaica, I just sad, Brandon. Then he met Jamaica, and I was like, life is good again. It's like, certainly, before Jamaica, he was, standing on his own, he was strong, he was independent, but she really lit up his life and just brought so much warmth and love to him, that he really, from then on, just spread his wings and became like this amazing owl. He brought out the owl inside. There were some rainy days, sometimes before Jamaica, just clinging on to the leaf for protection. But the Jamaica train came. She was just like so full of life. It's just so you can't be around her without just feeling like it's a sunny day, and it doesn't have to be sunny. So. Then he was back to his happy frog self. That's true. He was. Yeah, but at times before Jamaica, he was also maybe a little more withdrawn. You know, maybe just not kind of kept to himself. Oh, but you know, just the way she's connected with him in every way, and his love of animals, and so many other ways. And so afterwards, it was like, and he was smelling the flowers again. It was just like he was the happiest guy. He was also starting to do some soul searching, you know, a little more independent, building on his, you know, his character himself, working on his falconry. But, you know, Jamaica came around just like, it was like an instant grounding and just an amazing sort of connection that the two of them shared. And when we saw after Jamaica, he just, this inner badass came back. It was great. Yeah, there was times though I thought maybe he might be slipping a little bit. You know, but Jamaica came along. Thank goodness, because it's just now it's just you know, amazing. They have a house together. They're building this amazing life and starting and bringing all their friends and family here today. And it was just so amazing to have the two of them together, because it changes people around them.
Perfect.
Don't know what to say. I love you. Wanna make you my wife someday.
And of course, that day is today, right? So, to Brandon, just want to say it's been so amazing to see you since you met Jamaica. It's like you were reborn, and you just have, your whole world has become so just loving and bright, and it's just you know, cherish being around the two of you together because it just feels so warm. And Jamaica, you are one, you know, just amazing, special person, and so awesome to have you as part of our family now, and I look forward to sharing more times with you and your family and your friends. And the two of you, you know, you're awesome. This is how it is. So, perfect name that you acquired. I don't know if that's on the marriage license or not, but it is true. So, anyway, you know, I just toast the two of you, and we can only all be so lucky to share so much love and adoration. To the two of you, love you.
Yeah. Love you too.
Love you.